we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take...
Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gives it on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
That tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Longhorns offense will have its first possession of the game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. Like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got it in the middle. It's Lincoln. Oh, what a move to get open. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's
going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have touchdown Miami! Fired in from the red zone toward the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
The play action fake. Bring in the heat. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Looking for room. It's Lincoln. Nice move there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium.
Fire! toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Offense changing the play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lincoln. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lincoln. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
Say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long. They can't find a way to start slowing him down.
To the air on 2nd down. Heaves it deep. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in on the right. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Zings it complete to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be...
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back...
Holds it in the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit.
He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Canes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. These corners backing off a bit. It's complete on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that fourth down, guys. That was a design quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down. Already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out and a half. Good timing on the quick out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Might be calling a hot route. Into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going, please.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They will get it in. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. Turning it on! He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down now. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Hurricanes are on the move. From the gun, running back gets the give. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He's the best.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Working the middle, it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Oh, it's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got his man on the right. Powers through. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Right midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Canes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And off from the shotgun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move kind. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 12 to Colorado State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this is a punch to the gut. You know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop. You know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This offense absolutely humming as they